So apparently we're going live with no titles. They didn't let me title it or anything. So basically what we're talking about today is we're going to be talking about a little bit of leash pressure conditioning for the puppy. Um, Basically, I start this before I start this. So collar is one of those things I condition. It goes on. I don't associate the collar with um, walking. It's just something that goes on, gets taken off, goes back on. He learns how to walk around with it. I actually take my collars off when my puppies or any of my dogs are training, or after they're done training rather. Like if they're out playing in a play group, whatever. Um, I do not leave my collars on, so it's very easy for them to kind of learn that when collars go on, something cool is going to happen. It's going to be super great. And then I started having the leash, and basically this is a flat collar. That's all this is. Nothing crazy. And this is just a regular lead. I think this is about 6 feet. There's nothing miraculous or special about it. It's just a lead that's connected to a flat collar. Um, so this is stuff that you would probably want to do at home before you went out in public, because we are going to be competing with smells and distractions and um, all kinds of stuff. People, other dogs possibly. And he has proved himself to be a little bit more reactive with other dogs, but his brother was the same way. So we'll just kind of have to deal with it. So conditioning your dog or your puppy to the leash is actually really, really super simple. So I've got a bunch of treats in my hand here, the high value stuff, the sneaky hot dogs. He likes that. Here you go. So he's learned at home. Okay, he gets food, he gets a lure, and I'm going to pay what I like. Pay the behavior that I like. And if I want to use like an external marker, like besides a yes, I could click with my mouth. I could use yes to remember. It doesn't matter. Um, so we've worked on this quite a bit. But basically, like when I go into the store, um, this is kind of what I'm looking for. So if he goes and I go and I pull a bit, I can make some noise, kind of get his attention. That's what I want. So if I go again, if I'm walking, he goes towards to get distracted. I'm gonna pay him every time that he comes back. Right? I'm gonna pay him every single time. So we're gonna do this over here. Let him sniff over here or not. See, right now he's really super into the food right now, which is good. So we're gonna do more real life applications. So this is basically why I don't have a lot of information on getting the puppies used to leash pressure, because this is kind of what we're doing um, automatically. So we're gonna do more of this on the fly, right? And we're gonna work on stepping on some scary stuff. Boy, people are probably wondering why is she talking to herself. So I'm trying to think of something that we can use that's not going to be a huge deal. So I can kind of work on one other thing, which is we're going to go for a walk around the store. We're going to do that live. But I'm going to see if I can't find something really quick. So if you do something like this, and obviously, be thoughtful when you're doing something like this. If you're not intending on buying, I'm not a huge fan of using or going on top of feed bags or stuff anymore, because their nails could easily puncture it. But when I am out, whether it be in here or it be somewhere, I want to try to get them to the point where they're comfortable on stepping on different things. So this is a pretty solid, sturdy bucket. And I'm going to go over really quickly introducing your dog to articles. So this is not an article, but this is like an object. Okay. So the goal is just going to be for him to put 1 or 2 paws. And I see a lot of people struggle with this with their dogs, especially doing agility. I've seen a lot of people struggle, so you start off very, very basic. So what I start to do is I want to utilize their nose, and I want to kind of pique their curiosity. So I'll take some food here, and I'll put it kind of over, and I want them to actually touch it with their nose. Oh, good job. So he's kind of stepped a couple of steps ahead. Good boy. Okay. Good job. Yep. Good job. You're so smart. Well, never mind. I was going to show them how hard it was and how many steps, but whatever. You're kind of on the ball, huh? Okay. Oops. Good job. You are such a smart boy. You are so smart. You're such a smart boy. Okay. Good job. He's really smart. I'm going to let him have that food on the floor there, and I'm going to take this and put this away. Yay. Okay, good job, buddy. Come here. So we've been working on, if I have my hand up, that should be, oh, this is perfect. So he's distracted by the smells on the floor. Yes, good boy. So if your puppy is really struggling with leash pressure, I would reward them the moment they feel any tension through the leash. With him, I kind of wanted to add the sit, which is why I kind of like put in that hand motion there. All right. So what I work on when we're in kind of, so we can agree that this is kind of higher stakes training scenario, because there's a lot of variables in this environment I can't control. There's a lot of scents, there's people, there might be other animals, there might be other dogs. So there's a lot of things that we just cannot control in this environment. So, but what I like teaching my puppies is I can go back and I can teach them more of a structured heel and walk later. But what I want to do is I actually want to kind of build confidence. And I'm going to actually do that by letting him have a little bit more of a little more independence. And what that's going to look like is basically I'm going to manage him to the point where he can't make too many bad decisions. So for example, if I see something on the floor that maybe he shouldn't eat, and I don't want him to get into that habit of eating stuff off the floor anyway, like that's just, if I can avoid that habit, I'm going to do my best, unless of course I put it there and I tell him it's okay. But I'm going to practice kind of calling him off certain things, calling him away from people. Like, is it okay for him to go up and greet somebody? Is it not? So I'm going to start making those guidelines. But I'm going to let him walk around the store, and I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to see if I can camera flip. Can I camera flip? Can I do that? I just, guys, want you to see my flip camera. Let's see. I can. That's so cool. See if I can hide this. I always keep losing all of my little phone stands. I always freaking lose them. It doesn't matter what I do. Alright. I'm going to get myself combobulated. So I'm going to put some food in my hand. So I kind of have that. It's like, oh my goodness, there's stuff going on. That's crazy. Yes, boy. Good job. Okay. I've got my stand. I'm going to let you lead the way, brother. My brother in Christ. So I'm going to reward him when he does check in on his own volition without any distractions. I will reward him for that. Because practice kind of makes perfect. So, you know, mistake that I think that is commonly made is not realizing that to set them up for success, you reward what you like before the things become the shit show. And this is like one of the basic things you can teach your puppies. Okay, so he's sniffing. He comes, I reward. Yes, good job. So I'm letting him, I'm letting him get ahead of me. And that's fine. I don't care that he is right now. I'm letting him sniff and I'm letting him see all the things. Good boy. What is that? So, we have a dog grooming station? That is so crazy. Now, we were at a mall recently and he was having a really hard time with the thresholds. Good boy. Yeah, thresholds into, you wouldn't think that they would be that scary, but thresholds into kind of a contained room. So this is a wash area. See, he ran out. He's really uncomfortable with this. Good, yes. But this is kind of a confined space. And it's echoey. It sounds weird. Most animals do not like contained areas like this. It just naturally really freaks them out because it sounds small. All right, so I'm going to actually bring him right back out. Good job. That was good, buddy. So I'm following him. We are playing follow the leader. I'm going to go ahead and stock up my hand on... Good job, boy. Here. Good. Good boy. Yes. Okay, we're following you, allegedly. Come here, buddy. Good job. Well, I did kind of cheat you out of a snack there, didn't I? I'm sorry. I did. I did kind of do that on purpose. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So what happened there is I had two lovely young ladies that came around the corner and they were really excited to see the puppy. Everyone loves a puppy. But what I did is I went ahead and I brought him back to me with, moving back. So he's gotten to the point where if I move backwards, he comes back with me. I don't have to fight with that as often. We're going on a loop-de-loop. So yeah, at this point in time, if he changes direction, all that stuff, I don't really mind that right now. I don't care. Good boy. There you go. Good boy. So yeah, even though you're kind of letting him take the lead, you do need to kind of be aware of your surroundings still. Right, so I heard footsteps. I don't want him to get in front of people. I don't want him to try to make a lot of decisions on his own. So yeah, I did bring him back towards me. Good boy. So I'm going to bring him back this way. Come on. Good boy. Good job. We're going to go back this way. I'm following your lead. But, he's like, hey, but you keep paying me for not, so, what the heck? So, yeah, car parts are pretty cool, huh? They always smell good. Has anybody experienced that phenomenon where it's like you really like the smell of leather or gasoline? Let's go this way. They keep creeping at my dog. It's creepy. But I appreciate the fact that they're giving us some space. But he's at that age where he loves everybody, so I wouldn't mind too much if they asked to pet him. But it had to be my idea. Come on. So we're going back this way. See, he completely avoided going in that room. Again, we're passing by the dog wash. And he's just like, I'm not about that life. No. I'm not about that life. Good boy. Yeah. Alright. Food always smells interesting.
So basically, it's not about coming in and controlling. It's, having him make the right decisions. Yeah. Boy. Good job. Oh, okay. I was trying to get out of your way, and I got right in your way. Here, buddy. Good boy. Thank you. Sorry. Yo, you're good. Good job, buddy. Okay. Where are we going? Wanna go this way? Wanna go that way? What are we doing? Oh, wait. There's birds in here. You see birds? I bet you can smell them. You hear them. Oh, okay. We gotta look at the birds. We don't really need any birds right now, but we gotta look at the birds. Oh, they have silkies. Hey, they have silkies here. That is so cool. See, he's curious. Still giving him a reward for being a good boy. There's these birds. There's ducks. I think I saw ducks too. Oh, but I have a soft spot for silkies. The little bantams in there. I have a huge soft spot for those. Oh my gosh. So again, this is his time. Okay, so we have food. Here. We don't know what the food is. Good boy. Yeah, no explosive diarrhea for you, sir. So he's fighting me a little bit more on that, and that's okay. He made a good choice. We come back and we move on. We move on to something else. He's very... oh, this is so cute. So he wasn't really sure about that. And he comes back over here, and he's like, well, I don't know about that, but maybe over here, life makes more sense. No. He's going back over here because there's food on the ground. There's dog food on the ground. And I don't really want him to have the dog food on the ground. Because again, I was trying to get him in that state of mind where he doesn't eat everything that he sees on the ground. Unless I put it there. Good boy. Ooh. He saw a person. He got really excited. Boy. He got really super excited about that. We'll do a couple more minutes, you guys, and I think we're going to shut down shop, I think, for the day. Oh, fertilizer. Fertilizer. Stinky, stinky. So if it's stinky, stinky, it smells good to them. It's like the best day ever, isn't it? Good boy. Come on. Good job. All right. So we're going to end on that note, I think. Good boy. He knows the business. Good job. Can I get a down out of you? He's like, nah, not really. We got to work on that, okay? Don't be crazy. Go. Good boy. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for us today. See you soon.